In this video, we'll see how to add the bottom navigation view into your application. Bottom navigation view, nothing but we have seen already in the Flipkart, Myntra. In the below, you will see the navigations icon, profile, home, cart. Those are nothing but the bottom navigation view. For that, first you go to the your Gradle field. You need to have the material, Google material in the Gradle. That's in the latest one. I have 1.2.1. You need to add this into the Gradle. After adding, just to sync the Gradle. Okay, I have created a activity, bottom navigation activity. First we'll go to the XML file. We'll add the bottom navigation. First I will add the layout as a parent for the data binding. Okay, now I will take a relative layout as a parent. Whenever we'll add the navigation from navigation any profile homes, we will load the fragments. To load the fragment, I will take the frame layout. Frame layout will act as a container for the fragments. Bottom navigation view. Okay, with the top you can see the bottom navigation view. Okay, we'll make it as a align parent bottom tree. Okay, now we have created the one container in the bottom navigation. Now we'll create the items to the bottom navigation view, like profile, menu, uh, uh, cart. Like that we'll create the items for the bottom navigation view. I will give the ID to the frame layout container. Okay, now you need to go to the resource file. Okay, right click, new, Android resource file. Okay, select the menu. I will give the name as a navigation. Okay, now we'll start adding the items to the navigation. Item, we'll give one ID, profile, title, I will make it a profile, and the icon. Now I don't have any icon, just I will pass the launcher only. Okay, we'll create a one more item. ID, we'll give home. Okay, first one only I will make it as a home, second one I will make it as a profile. Will title also we need to change, home. First item will be home, second item will be a profile. Okay, now we'll add the icon. Now we have created the menus for the bottom navigation view. Now we will pass this menu into the bottom navigation. That is one property called menu. Navigation. Okay, you can see the navigation, both profile and the home is added. Both frame layout and this bottom navigation match parent. Whenever if there is a recycler view, some items will be lag behind the bottom navigation view. So for that, what we need to do, we'll layout above the bottom navigation. First we'll give one ID to the bottom navigation view. Now the frame layout is at above the bottom navigation view. Now the XML is ready. Now we'll go to the kotlin file. First we'll add the data binding. Okay, data binding utils. We have the class data binding utils. Dot set content view. This and our layout file. Okay, now we'll remove the set content view, this one. Okay, now the data binding is ready. What we'll do first, we'll create the home and the profile. First we'll create the two fragments, home and the profile, to load into the frame layout. So from what I will do, first I will create one package, fragments. Okay, inside the fragment I will create the two fragments. Okay, home fragment is ready. Now we'll create one more fragment for the profile. Okay, now the home and the profile fragment both are ready. So what we'll do, we'll write a one function to load the fragments into the frame layout. So we'll close this all the files. We'll go to the activity. Okay, for that first we'll write a fragment. We'll take one fragment element for fragment. Okay, we'll write one function. To the frame layout, how we'll start the fragment by using the fragment support manager. So private fun load fragment. Into this function I will pass the fragments. If they selected the home fragment or if they selected the profile fragment, we'll pass into this fragments. Okay. First, but we'll write it by using the boolean function. Just I will pass on bool. Okay, we'll take boolean. If the fragment is not equal to null, it should be we'll write a one case. If the fragment is equal to null, we'll return the false, otherwise we'll return the true. Support fragment manager dot begin transactions. Replace from the one, replace with r dot id dot. I have created the frame layout. For that I have given the id as a container. You need to pass that. And there is a one more. Okay, for the replace we have to pass a two Okay, I have to pass the fragments also, two parameters. The second parameter is a fragment. Okay, dot add to backslash null dot commit. Now the fragment is ready. Okay, we'll return true. If it is not there, we'll return false. Okay, what we have did, we have taken the support fragment manager, we have started the transaction, begin transaction. Next we are replacing with the in the frame layout, every fragments will, first one will attach one fragment, later if I click on the home, I am replacing the home with the other fragments. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll write a one more function for the bottom navigation view. File, bottom navigation view, bottom navigation view dot on navigation item selected listener, will pass the item. When for the items we have created the profile and the home, we have given the id, we'll take those ids. In the menu we have given those two ids in the navigation, one is the home, one is the profile. Okay, we'll use that one, or dot id dot home. Okay, we'll take the first, we can write home. Yeah, okay, fragment, if it is a home, I will pass a home fragment to that. Profile, if they selected the profile, will pass the profile fragment. Okay, once it's everything is ready, we'll pass these fragments into the load fragment, one more our method to load the fragment. Okay, now everything is ready. Now we'll pass the navigation selected into the bottom navigation view, this function. Okay, data binding dot bottom navigation view dot set navigation selected listener, navigation selected. Okay, we'll run and we'll check. Okay, first I need to change in the manifest file for the bottom navigation. Yeah, I need to add the intent filter there. Okay, you can see the one is the home fragment, one is the profile fragment, but at the top you can see both are hello blank fragment. We'll change the name. Okay, home fragment. For this one I will give it as profile. Now we'll see. Okay, now we'll click on the home. This is profile. This is the home. Thank you.